Leading off tonight.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Center fielder, Mookie.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Batting second here tonight. Left fielder.
As a look, now the pitch. In there, strike one. Kershaw, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the... Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
David Freese.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Holt. And there's one down now.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Price ready with the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Price ready with another 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
A dive, but he's back. In now, Kike Hernandez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to Pearce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Popped him up. Number 13 is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Brock. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a high pop-up. Kershaw is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Rafael Devers the next to bat. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he takes ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here comes the first pitch.
Manny Machado.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Holt ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Brian Dozier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Dozier.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Hard liner to center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Pierce has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So striding in, Chris Taylor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-1 from Price. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit to short. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Brian Dozier will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's leading off the inning, Austin Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez has a read on it. 1 away. At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
1-2.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez is right there. 2 gone.
First baseman number 25.
Next for the Dodgers, David Freese. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Betts giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Turner is there. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Steve Pearce now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Freese has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Martinez.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
This one's down to third. Turner has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second.
Standing in, Brock Holt. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Rafael Devers is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
No strike.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's ball
Lays off 2-2 now. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in, Austin Barnes. He flew out in his last at bat. Price into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Red Sox. Pitcher.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, David Price. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Line softly to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far.
Kershaw.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he is in there.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
3 balls.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Popped him up. Holt ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. High in the air. Pierce in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Popped high in the air. Freeze. Waits on it. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Pearce comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ryan Matson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Ryan Matson.
First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
There's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. In now, Manny Machado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the corner and slicing foul. Price just 1 earned run so far here with 1 out in the 7th inning. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. Drew Pomeranz takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Behind 0-2 now. Hard on the ground towards short. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now is Yasiel Puig. They took him up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
This is line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down. Eduardo Nunez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And he got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy back.
Dylan Floro enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second, as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Pedro Baez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Pedro Baez.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped him up. Dozier is there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Heath Hembree is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Yasmani Grandal is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The pitcher, number 52, Pedro Baez.
Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. Back goes Martinez, still going back. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. They've taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple of years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead. Huge blow.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Cody Bellinger will come on as a pinch hitter. Bases are empty, one man out.
Cody Bellinger.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. Justin Turner waits on deck. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Riding in once again, Justin Turner.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left.
Looking up is Benintendi.
And it's gone as they add still another.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Center fielder number 14.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Cody Bellinger will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 9.
Kenta Maeda comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
18.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
First base, number 35.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one just missed outside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Maeda, originally from Japan, of course. He's a second-year big leaguer. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Brock Colton now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Machado moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Here now is our final line.